Alright guys, so in this video today, I'll just be making another trading video. So it's been like about a month since I last uploaded a trade video, and I'm sorry for that, but it's just been a little dry for the couple weeks, but it's been beginning to pick up, trust me. So right now, Roblox, it doesn't let me like see all my completed trades from like a certain amount of time, so I just gotta roll with this for now. So we last left off on July the 3rd, and today is August the 2nd. So, yeah, it looks like I upgraded a couple of my items into a blue goof that day. And then I just mass upgraded all of my items the next day. So, like, all of these, aka 8.5 back then, turned into 8.7 back then, or 8.8. So I was pretty happy with that one since, I never had Sinister P, and it's actually a pretty cool item, not gonna lie. Blue Pocket Pal was one of my old favorites. I bought this with actual Robux back then, but I sold it, of course. And then Yellow Starface was just a cool item to have. So then I went to 8.8 the next day. And then the day after that, I just held on to the items for the 5th. And then the 6th, I held on to the items again. And then the 7th, it looks like I upgraded Yellow Starface and Blue Pocket Pal into a Snow Queen Smile. Right now, Snow Queen Smile, as of today, is projected a little bit, so that's why it says the value is 10k. But 8.6, I was pretty happy with back then, especially since I was upgrading. And then, the next day after, I finally got a valued item again, so that was pretty neat. So I just traded Snow Queen Smile and Sinister P for Neon Green Beautiful Hair and some smalls like Gucci Wide Brim and Chill Cap, you know what I'm saying? And then it was pretty cool. I still had around the same amount of. Actually, no, I lost a lot of rep, but that was because it was a valued item. I still had the actual same amount of value in terms of rep, if you get what I mean. Anyways, it was overall a pretty good trade. I'm pretty certain that the original trade was Virtual Commando, Gucci Wide Brim, and Chill Cap, but then I just did a one-on-one for Neon Green for Virtual Commando because my friend told me that Neon was gonna rise, and it did rise, so that was pretty cool. Then it looks like I had them for a couple days. As you can see, the next day it rose, which was pretty neat, pretty neat. I found a cap. And then the trades on my actual Roblox start showing at the 23rd, so we're just gonna fly by this real quick. Held on to them for a couple days. And then I guess I mass upgraded into a legit Fedora. So I traded like 9.5k for 10k. But I also added 1,000 Robux just because it was an upgrade. And honestly, legit was like one of my goals at that time. So like I was really hyped up for it. So like yeah, I just decided I'll overpay. Why not? And so I held on to legit for a couple days. It's honestly a really cool hat. Fits on a lot of outfits. Honestly worth. And then after I had legit, I traded it for 10k wrap. So that was a really big W. I traded it for originally Snow Queen Smile, Camo Commando, and Roblox hexagonal headphones. But then I traded the hexagonal headphones on the same day for head row just because head row was a better item at that time. And then it looks like the day right after I mass downgraded. So I went from 10k rep to around 11.2. And I had all these items that I needed to upgrade at this point. And so I was like really trying to upgrade. It's really hard upgrading, but I mean, you just gotta search for the right deals and be patient. And then the day after, I'm pretty sure I upgraded. Okay, I think I upgraded some of these items into a Snow Queen Smile. I kept Desert Commando. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Although I'm not certain. But yeah, I traded like a Desert Commando and Snow Queen Smile and a couple other smalls for Green Wistful Wink. Of course, I added like 1,500 Robux, but I mean, they were still lowballing it because the total of my Robux and my items combined came out to like 13K. So it was really good at that time, and I decided to accept it. And then I held on to this Green Wistful Wink for a long time, just because I felt so accomplished, and I wasn't really searching for anything else, to be honest. But then, um, on what's it called? On July 23rd, I decided to use 2K Robux again, but this time to buy a projected, since I didn't really want to trade off Green Wistful Wink at that time, because it was a very nice accomplishment and I was pretty proud of it. So I decided that I would put some Robux in investing in a projected so that I could start flipping, since flipping is also a really good way of making a profit. And so I got the desert no, the Sand Tempest Nomad for 1,900 or 1,899, while it was at around 8K wrap on some shit. So I just flipped it for Blue Pocket Pal, Pumpkin Pie Phones, and Katana Traveling Pack, which amounted to 3K. So I made 1K profit off of the thing. So I was pretty happy, since that was one of the first flips that I did intentionally. Like, I didn't just wake up one morning and saw one of my items was projected. So yeah. So now at this point, I have 16.3K value and 13.2K wrap. You could probably imagine how like, what I'm saying, hyped I was, what I'm saying? Because like, hey, it was pretty good progress, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty happy. And so now we go to the Roblox trades. So the first one I did, it was Blue Pocket Pal, Pumpkin Pie Phones, and some Robux for Black Iron Commando. I decided to give this a little wait for a second, just because I wanted to see like what I could do. But at the end of the day, like, these were pretty equal. But then like a couple hours later, this was way less than this, and then Black Iron Commando just raised. So I decided to get like a little bit of Robux and accept it. And then the next trade I did Black Iron Commando for Chillin' Head Row, just because at the time it was a free upgrade of around 100. So I was like, why not? And then I just traded my small Katana Traveling Pack for White Ninja Headband. And then I took a big risk and I traded Chillin' Head Row for New York. New York was a projected that was at like, I want to say 8 to 7K at the time. And I paid 2K for it. And then I got a huge W after. So I traded New York for Rosa May's face. So you could just imagine like Chillin' Head Row for Rosa May's face. That was like one of the best trades I've ever done. Free 2K profit. Like, I swear, bro. Sometimes projections are kind of insane. And then after that, I gave Rosa May's face for a nice little downgrade, just because I needed more items to work with. So yeah, had to say goodbye to it, but it's very nice. The Skull and Crossbones fedora is actually pretty cool too. So, and then I gave White Ninja Headband for Deluxe Gaming Headset because it was a no-brainer. And then I gave Rusty Chrome Shades for the very small projected 4K at the time for Cyberforce. I was thinking that I could just make a quick flip, and I did. I mean, I only made around 400 profit, but I mean, that's still profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day. So I got Chill Cap and Katana Traveling Pack in return for Cyberforce. And then I did another little normal trade. I don't know why K accepted, but I mean, I'll take it. Like, I traded Deluxe Gaming Headset and Katana Traveling Pack for Sinister Branches. And then I traded Chill Cap for PandaNet because it was also just a no-brainer. Like, sometimes you just gotta accept trades like that. And then, when I had these three items and Skull Fedora, I'm pretty sure. They wanted Pandanet, Green Wistful, and Sinister for this pretty big overpay. I'm um pretty sure Wink was at 13, but I valued it at 14 because yes. And then yeah, it was just a pretty good trade, you know. Teal Rockstar Smile is also a pretty cool face. The one thing I'll give to trading is that you get to have a lot of cool Roblox items. And so I did it for that pretty nice overpay, which I would gladly take. Would I take it to this day? Probably not, but it was way better back then. And then I traded Teal Rockstar Smile and Thrill Seeker for Perfectly Legit and Skull and Crossbones. I mean, I just did it because it was like, again, a no-brainer. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I guess they just really liked Teal Rockstar Smile. I can't complain though. I mean, it's also a pretty cool face, but I got a valued item and another Skull and Crossbones. So at this point, I have two Skull and Crossbones. And then I gave Skull and Crossbones and Legit for Wink again just because I really, really wanted it for some reason. Like, I thought I, like, desperately needed it. I mean, it wasn't bad since it rose back to 14k, but at the time I was playing 13.5k for 13k, so it was alright. And then I downgraded Bucket of the Sea for Ameriphone, Sword Pack, and Chill Cap. Pretty nice downgrade, appreciated, Llama Bro. And then I gave Skull Crossbones, Rusty Tetramino, and Sword Pack for Virtual Commando. Again, it was just given to me. I mean, I'm not complaining, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. I'll take it for sure. Free valued item. And then I downgraded Virtual Commando for Friendly Trusting Smile, Gucci Marmont, and 400 Robux. At the time, it was way better because VC was at 7k. But I mean, whatever. You know, sometimes you just take L's because right now VC's 8k. And then I paid like 50 Robux in Chill Cap for Shaggy. Pretty nice, pretty decent. And then I gave Ameriphones and Marmont for Omega Rainbow Top. This item, it's alright. I mean, it was a pretty decent upgrade. And then I gave Green Wistful Wink and Shaggy for Beautiful Hair for Beautiful Space People, two of them, and a Power Wrench face. I'm guessing they just wanted to do a one-on-one for these two, and then wanted a Green Wistful Wink for two spaces. Which I mean, like, that's pretty good. Space is like on the verge of rising to 8k right now, probably. And I mean 7-7-14 for 14 at that time, and it was more rap. Like, it was just like an accept, you know, one of those things. And then I traded Friendly Trusting Smile for Noob Attack Golden Sword, Crimson Wrath Guardia, Shooting Star 2014, and Sword Pack. Really nice downgrade, really appreciated. And then I traded both of the Space Hairs for a nice wrap win, and I'm pretty sure I got a small value win too. So I got Bucket, Red Goof, Sinister, and 8-Bit Sword. Originally, they were only going to give Bucket, Red Goof, and Sinister, but like I negotiated. I set for like a Green Starface, but they countered back with 8-Bit Sword. So I just decided to accept. And then we're almost nearing the end of my trades for the month. Then I gave Crimson Wrath Guardian and Power Wrench to face for Black Iron Commando because this was peaked at 3k at the time and it was a pretty nice upgrade. And then I gave Black Iron Commando, Noob Attack Golden Sword, 8-Bit Sword, and 112 Robux for Diamond Crystal Circlet. So that was pretty nice because like a couple hours earlier, this trade, it was much more equal. In fact, I think I was giving like straight 6k for it. But yeah, down bad, man. And then my last trade, I gave Bucket, Sinister, and Red Goof for another Wink. Just because I believe that Wink would go back up. And I'm getting a small value win of 500, so I mean, I'll take that. And yeah, those are all my trades as of now. It might have seemed like a roller coaster, like a lot of trades didn't make sense, but right now I have 20.5k wrap and 24k value. I would say that's pretty good. This success is only due to the fact that I actually trusted in starting to flip a projected. If I didn't decide to flip that projected and let my obsession with green was full Winko, then I would probably not be where I'm at today. Of course, I'll just trade this for a nice 14k value and wrap win downgrade, of course. But yeah, that's about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my journey for this month. I'm gonna try to get to 25k wrap maybe by the end of next week, and talk to you guys later. See ya.